Here we go into map number 1. History made right here tonight in Riyadh. Let's get it.
Subbase is truly an interesting map for Atlanta as well. It spelled disaster for them in the first half of this year to the point where it turned into their auto veto. The talk of the town was always that in scrims, these guys are actually menaces on this map. They just haven't been able to bring it together. And again, for the final time, we will see them on it. Nasty trying to let them know.
Here we go, the last subbase of MW3. And so far, only the Thieves get themselves into the hard point. An opening fight, they're both teams happy to walk away with a few kills either side. For now, though, the big picture. Thieves have got control of P2. For how long? Here comes Atlanta.
That's great instinct from Krem, too. He knows that there's going to be a sim flank in the back line, and, well, the instincts are on point. How good is the gunny?
Oh, he's got a very difficult spot to be in right now. He lets two players fly by. Unfortunate. That is going to hurt the Thieves in a moment. For now, though, P1, there's 10 seconds left, and that small amount of time that you've got is not going to work out. A difficult journey through the middle of the map now for the Thieves.
Yeah, the most important gunfight. It was the one Draza wins on Krem. Draza right now, he has a single kill, and it was the most important one on the map.
P2 open for business. The garage bay, a very small hard point, not a lot of ways in. Cellium now doing what he can to keep those boys away from the backside. Nice nade from Krem. Ghosty in the feed as well. It's only down to a Beezy on the inside. Can he win against Joe? No, the break's good. The Thieves are in.
And how quick was that as well? That's a nice little tone setter. If you were nervous going to the finals, a moment like that, now you get locked into the game.
100 Thieves digging in for this long winter. I say long, only 30 seconds there on P2, but it's a lovely bit of time to be had. Lead change now. 100 Thieves take control.
Yeah, trying to strip it away though is Cellium, and he doesn't waste any time. Blinking, you miss it. Okay. Everybody gets wiped off the board, and those spawns are the worst things you could feel if you're a 100 Thieves player. I mean, you got to go all the way across the map. Kremp right now, opportunity to make the big play. He does win his first.
He gets it back. This time on the rotation, 100 Thieves winning it. Far inside, and I spoke too soon. Once again, a Beezy. Oh, wait a minute. Ghosty brings down Draza and a Beezy there. So now, the rotation complete. Thieves are in again.
Yeah, look at that spawn. How about that? Atlanta FaZe, uncharacteristic mistake on this map, and maybe one of the ones that spoils their doom. And, well, now Krem back in position. He lost the important gunfight. Doesn't matter. You got to go again.
Krem right back at it. Oh, dear. Damage. No win. Draza there for it, but trades again. Thieves coming in hot after that series against the Vancouver Surge. Can they keep it going here? Nasty pushing the front line forward. And now he's making the FaZe boys turn around.
Yeah, he's done a good job as well. You see Nasty starting things off right. Double-digit kills already. So Byron bringing the gunny, and Thieves, I mean, they have just been super soakers on this time. And now a dangerous and delicate moment as well, but good thing Cellium is in position just to block those spawns. Thieves, once again, it is going to be a hike and a half across the map. Atlanta FaZe, they don't screw up the spawns this time.
No, not at all. Well, good stuff there from the 100 Thieves boys. They've got the lead for now, but we will see that change quickly unless they can get themselves across the map. FaZe in control of the new hard point. It's open for business now, and Simp, he has the opportunity to cause some big damage. There's number 1. Wow, big win from Joe to Thieves. Now an avenue to fly towards the point.
Such a difficult hill to break through. You've been watching the water hops if you need to. Cellium, the front line cut off man, and only a single player for 100 Thieves has even made it past that front line, and no one is surviving this tail. Everywhere you find death if you're a 100 Thieves player. Is shaping up to be a potential full 60.
It's one by one the Thieves now creep on through. They need to do this as a squad. Very difficult to do on subbase. Here comes a concerted effort, but again, it's Krem upstairs, trying to now help his boys get forward. Can he get more than one in the life? He can. What a two-piece. Stays alive for a little bit longer, but again, a superb hard point from Atlanta FaZe. Not quite the perfect full 60, but a very solid amount.
Yeah, you get, what, maybe 3 seconds of time that you don't actually collect because the gunfight win by Nasty. That is a painful little spell there for 100 Thieves, but they do have this rotation. Kremp and Joe to seize, there to strike, there to collect. You get top warehouse, you're pushed out top glass as well. All power positions covered.
Yeah, we're looking at the stats now, and the man on your screen, Nasty, 15 and 9. He has not slowed down whatsoever. Keeping things going here. This new hard point over by the tank on the bottom side of the minimap. Thieves are looking good. Once again, lead change. Lovely looks here in the first set.
These guys are just so patient. So patient as well. 100 Thieves, well, maybe a moment where things can get mixy. You're going to be in a bit of a pinch, and Ghosty gets hunted down. Simp does that with a Renetti. Atlanta FaZe, as we know, can be built different, and Cellium, he's there for the break.
We have checked the quality control, and it is fantastic. Big wins from Cellium. Now back into the hard point. FaZe locking it down. Next wave of attacks from 100 Thieves coming forward. red and dead there. Oh, big win. Cell finds it. Hardpoint still in the hands of FaZe. There's 10 to go.
There's a cruise missile as well, and there it is. That is a guaranteed break on one of 3 different hills we have on this map. Atlanta FaZe with the lead and with the cruise missile in the back pocket, a little more secure in this game.
Quick check-in now as we finish our first set of hardpoints. Very even game. Lovely contest so far as the kills department as well. Celium is going big now. 7 spree, 19-7 overall. He's putting up fantastic production. Can he keep it going into the second set?
Oh, Krem's trying to dance with it, but he is going to get dealt out death. Simpin and FaZe both rocking MCWs in the feed. And Nasty, last man standing near the point, tries to give you something extra, but Draza again wins those huge gunfight. Draza has a clutch factor that cannot be quantified.
Not at all. Clutch factor, healing factor, you name it. He is superstar. Krem with 2 in the feed. Joe deceives. Doesn't check the corner. A couple of bullets in the Celium, but not enough. Open hardpoint for now. And again, the Thieves, it's a slither of a lead, but they've still got it.
Yeah, Celium is both a lover and a fighter as well. One of the best body shots we have had all year. Celium player always happy to let you know. And right now, comfortable on the rotation. An effective tied-up game on this P2 Thieves. You don't necessarily need a clean break, but you need to get them off this time.
This is exactly what we saw in the first go-around. Joe deceives, 9 of 14. A little slower to start things off, as he was very, very dangerous in the previous series against Surge. Can he make his way in on the point? Here's the entry. Damage dealt. His teammates now making their way forward, and Krem slows down the flow of reinforcements. So here we go. One big hit now from the Thieves. Can they get the break? Joe waiting patiently, can't get anything done, and that moment of hesitation might hurt unless Ghosty can somehow get 2. Oh my!
He delivers, but you still get right back on that time. Another situation where Atlanta FaZe maybe have 10 seconds stripped off the hill, but ultimately still a strong showing. The nades, though, going to back them down off a little bit. And for Thieves, you do have to be a touch bit careful in this moment. You don't want to lose the rotation as well. So much pressure right now being poured on P2, and Atlanta FaZe absolutely handle business. All the kills go their way. But the good news for Thieves, at least you have those spawns for new.
Got new. You've got to hold on to it to pull this one back. That second hardpoint was not kind to the Thieves whatsoever. Very profitable for Atlanta FaZe. And this is how you break a hardpoint, folks. Celium 7 spree. It might pay off. Here's the connect. No good, as the Amazon Arena lights up.
Yeah, Simp wins the gunfight. That's the player that Celium was spamming the call-outs for, and Simp, one of the few players that can understand them. And I, too, love Cold Havoc.
We all love Cold Havoc. Hope he's having fun watching this one as well. Celium at that 27 and 10, another 4 spree. He's just used his cruise missile, and there's a chance for him to get another one. Joe, can you bring him down? Don't let it happen. Will this be kill number 5? He's dancing, he's diving, and we'll check back in on the fight later.
Oh, there you go. That's number 5. And there's number 6. Ghosty just going to hand it to him. So thirsty for the kill. And, well, Celium, he had a cruise for the last guaranteed break. He's got one for this hill, too.
This is so helpful. Hardpoint wide open for now. And, again, right off of spawn, expect Celium to maybe go for it. Ghosty and Draza get into the fisticuffs on the inside. Hardpoint still, though, in the hands of 100 Thieves. This is what you want. They've got a bit of momentum now. Simp, these long-range shots, and there it is. Off spawn, into the cruise.
And a Beezy there to collect straight away.
Will Ghosty read it? No. Great work from FaZe. Fantastic streak usage. Great work on the teamwork.
Still, though, maybe not enough to actually make the break. They get him off time so far for 10 seconds, which is a nice little moment. But, hey, Thieves on the gunny front still get a 3 down, so they now have the opportunity to fight. As far as the double cruise missiles go, you have dealt with it, you have handled it, and you're going to go into the new hill, and it's only going to be a 30-point game.
30-point game. FaZe have slowed down just a little bit. Let's go for a quick listen in and see how they sound.
They can be plant. They can be plant.
I'm watching at warehouse.
I have left cross. You keep up to me. Yeah, on our
Can you talk?
Not flipping.
I'm top.
Front time. He's weak. I hit him once. He's still there.
There you go. Warehouse.
I'm watch out.
You have AC up or no?
Kind of. I stayed in one front B2, one's on warehouse. He's low. Another one time. Shit.
One time.
Nice.
Top B2, top B2, top B2. Each one barrel door, I think. And once we like AC maybe.
I don't see barrel door.
Hey, yo, that's a good time, bro. That's a good time.
Top B2.
Alright,
I need silos. Silos Joe.
stay up. Keep them on top. Keep them on top.
B2 nasty. I'm taking it around. One time. One silos. I'm taking it around. Joe's silos.
B2 weak. B2 weak. On you, Joe. Dead.
I'm playing the flip. Stay down.
B2. B2. Right side B2.
Middle dead. Come down from me. Dead.
Dead.
Two out.
Alright, let's go. MC go.
I see Joe Dan. I'm trying to go get ramp. See Joe Dan. Maybe all out. Yo, it's top secret. Jump on my hill. On P1 and P1. He didn't come in as secret. He went back to secret. He went back to secret. I don't think secret could be ramp. I'm in time. I ain't him ramp.
Top comes. I'm one shot. Can you help me shoot this guy? Hey, I'm a bullet.
Tunnel. Dead. On team time. I'm ramping. Give me one secret. On team time.
Comes.
It comes on. Secret. One worries on time, bro. Secret. Secret dead.
Comes dead. One shot. Get time. Arsenal.
I'm getting comms. Yep.
Playing like their lives depend on it. FaZe, lovely control. 25 seconds for the win in map 1.
Bringing all the energy, and they got the lead, and they're going to have those spawns. It's still so much white time that has happened in this game, and Thieves now winning the gunfights. This is 15 seconds to scrap that they're going to need, because, again, those rotations are going to be a problem.
BZ finds one, picks him out the point, over to Crimp, nice damage. Force free for aBeZy here. The late stage of the game. Ghosty down. aBeZy on a 5. aBeZy in the time. Looking towards the second hard point in this set. And for the third time, FaZe are in.
Wow, that is incredible hunting as well from aBeZy. Kremp, the only player that got behind enemy lines. Now it's all guns forward.
Guns forward, guns ready. And they are red hot. And that's FaZe red. Are we in? Sim's going to be on the time. Couple attacks now. You've got to go, Thieves. Dive on in. Ghosty gets one. Team kill. Breaks good, but Draza's still here. You've got to bring him down. You've got to take care of business. And Draza, the CEO, he knows the game plan and he's rocking and rolling in the point.
He at least gets traded, but 7 more seconds and this game is going to be over. Thieves unable to flood.
Trying to find the break once again. Joe looking for the big win. And there's Sim toe-to-toe with the Phenom. Brings him down. Oh, nearly with the pistol. Thieves, a late break. They've got to stay alive here.
If you can force the rotation, there's going to be hope, but you got to force the rotation, and you simply can't get it done. Celium, the stamp on the game, 37 kills. Welcome to the grand finals.
That's an explosive opener. Subbase, always good for FaZe. This year's been very kind to them. And that's exactly how they wanted to start the grand finals. Expectations are sky high for this roster, especially in this moment. They've got a long way to go still. 1 of 4 wins they need here in the grand finals.
Yeah, truly the moment now for Atlanta where they just want to take care of business, chasing that bag, the 600K top prize that you get for this tournament, and they have started things off right. 37 and 18, 32 non-tradeds, and near 6K damage. Shout out MacArthur for that one. Dominant in the lobby.
Celium said, I slow down on Sundays. I'm not the same player. Today, a different day. It may be Sunday, but that is a 37 and 18 out of MC. Highlights here, folks, as the man got 2 cruise missiles and 8 spree to close things out. Brilliant stuff there from FaZe in map 1.
And that is the big thing. I mean, if we're looking at the kills right now for Draza, you know, 17 and 21 on the kill feed, but he has been incredibly consistent with finding the impactful ones. When you need him to clutch, Draza delivers even just to start the game. He wins those rotational gunfights. Celium, basically just that omnipresent force, and this is definitely a map where if you exist on it, he will find some weird angle to shoot you from, and of course, it is truly the double cruise missiles that roll through that make the big difference maker. I mean, a couple wide open hills, and he goes after you back-to-back. Thieves, that is just too much pressure to allow.
They couldn't keep up as well. It was the first set was great. Second set, they started to fall apart. But Thieves, it was a very, very good look to begin the map. Quite unable to keep up with the stamina, and that's just where FaZe, it was these P2s were so strong. There was no way for the Thieves to get in, and even if they did, it's moments like this. Draza, you get into the hard point, he finds these big 3s. Joe does the best he possibly can here, but again, a very, very difficult hard point to break. We will say goodbye to subbase. Now in the MW3 season, you might be seeing it in ranked play back home. But for now, our pros close the case on that one.
Well, now you get the sort of jitters out of the way. If they were there for the grand finals, you get a full map under your belt, and you can get ready to square up on the S&D. But these two teams did match up just 2 days ago. Atlanta FaZe beat them down with a hot 3-0. It was a competitive hardpoint, and then a massive collapse in the search and destroy. Atlanta FaZe, well, they goose-egged them. Beat them 6-0 on 6-star, and Dan Ghosty went 0-6 as well. So right now, Hunter Thieves going to be feeling the pressure. They need to get something on the board.
It's very difficult to beat the same team in the same tournament twice. Same thing could be said, though, on the same map. So we'll see if the history will repeat itself. Invasion, Search and Destroy, map number 2 here. We go to Highrise for control there for map number 3. And so far, Chance Selim has had a wonderful Sunday, but I'd love to see his stats and see how the rest of the tournament has looked for him, because he has been a force to be reckoned with throughout the entire year. It's just these slow Sundays, and it's not a slow one so far.
No, his stats are almost always out of control. Certainly in the KD department, he is going to be absolutely thriving. And if you got the Slayer rating to back it up, you're going to be on point. But as is predicted, his KD completely and utterly bonkers. A 2 in S&D over the course of the tournament. I know you're thinking statistically insignificant, but at this point, they've played it quite a few times. And of course, 80+% in the non-tradeds. Let me tell you, if the year ended now or it was just this tournament, he'd be #1 for sure.
The King Cobra. Selim has had a sensational year. Whether you love him or you hate him, you absolutely have to tip the results. You have to tip the gameplay. He is a demon. And now we go to Invasion for our Search and Destroy. Map number 2, FaZe. Very happy to play this one.
And maybe good news, radically different than the 6-star that you got beat on just the other day. And you get smokes on this map as well. One of the more unique things we have had from this tournament, the only map where the smoke has been able to survive, the extra bloom getting out in the mix, and get ready to see a lot of players standing inside of it looking for that one way.
Let's test the resolve of the Thieves. Can they bounce back after a tough map 1 loss? Here in the EWC Grand Finals, we are playing for a lot of cash. We are playing for glory and serious bragging rights. Here we go into the first round. And Simp, he is far forward, and there's no way they read him in this position.
Sneaky Simp. Here comes first blood.
And that was a decisive one. And the second nearly nasty big win.
Nasty's been shooting, but the trades are going to be maybe aggressive. A Beezy making noise, and this is just going to slow 100 Thieves down. It is a 2 versus 3, and you are shook. You're worried about a Beezy being behind you.
And slowly, but surely, Thieves fighting forward. Looking towards the B-bomb site. Ghosty's in trouble. And the smoke. Oh, wow. In and out. What? This is happening. Selim through the smoke finds it. Nasty 1v3. He's been great all day today. Can he pull off a miraculous moment here? There's one. Gets away. And nice work there from FaZe. Hunt him down. Don't let the regen happen.
Those door fights are always so awkward, but no awkwardness from Atlanta FaZe. The fist bumps even on point. Cam in and out of game with this brand new roster.
And the thing with this team as well, FaZe, they've had such a good year. A lot of second places. They do, of course, manage to win a major. A tough performance at Champs. But there is never a moment when you can count them out. You always must have an element of fear for FaZe. And right now, confidence starts to swell. You think this is your time. Round 2, here we go.
Yeah, and there's also no playing with fear in Atlanta FaZe's heart. They have yet to felt uncomfortable against the 100 Thieves, and you need to strike at some point. Trophy's out for the protection across over towards Broken, so Kremp has made it in position, but Abizi, the first blood king, he is ready to strike.
Ooh. Some warning shots from Kremp. Creeping forward, waiting for the opportune moment. But Kremp has not left his position. He's going to hold it down now. 1 minute to play. The A-bomb site's starting to look a little bit more appealing.
Oh, they're shifting for sure. You already got guys like Selim trying to take a little bit of space down a street, and no one pushing through that smoke. Passive play towards this tank.
Oh, nice shots out of Simp there. That's the first blood. Ghosty's nade should connect. No one there at the tank position. Kremp gets brought down as well, so the terror is fine there. It's 4v2.
It was passive until it wasn't, and then we chowed with 1 HP. Ghosty caught between 3 players of Atlanta, and Nasty again, last man standing in a 1 versus 3, and it did not take Atlanta FaZe long to break them down.
It doesn't look bad, though. Quick moment there for the boys of the Thieves to think about the game plan going in the next round, but wicked attack there from Atlanta FaZe. Hi, guys.
Feeling the heat right now. Atlanta FaZe on cruise control, bouncing in their chairs. 2 first bloods as well from Simp, so he's taking it from the other Terror.
Not what we've seen all year long. 3-1 for Simp so far. Abizi, wow, he got cooked there by that car explosion. He's backed up. He's in trouble. Can Abizi stay alive? He's dancing. Nice job there. The second car takes care of business. Cellium, great angle to have the damage there. Here's the smoke. Here's Ghosty. An apparition through the smoke brings down Cellium. Draza now right back into the fight. Can he get away? Yes.
Draza and Simp, they've had 2 different 2v4 clutches. They might add another to the pile.
Draza has yet to fall as well. So bomb down just on the outside there of the bomb site. And Kremp trying to hold what he's got. Uh-oh. Has he been spotted? He has. Tactical retreat. Find the next piece of cover. Maybe even grab the bomb. And Kremp finds it. All down to Simp.
Those are great shots.
Can Simp keep the spree alive as well? Fresh magazine. The MCW. With the Thieves very camo on it. Will it be their downfall?
This is such an interesting play. Sim's playing around the bomb, but 100 Thieves, they have just wrapped out behind him. And that's going to be the perfect play call. 100 Thieves on point. That is some heads-up gameplay rolling through. A 2v4 would have been a dagger, but they clutch up in the 2v2. And these are sort of the spoils for 100 Thieves, right? Those breakdowns, the nerves. Occasionally, it has gotten to them. That has been their main focus point, and they iced up in that round. Nervy for sure, but the heads-up play call was there. They get something on the board.
You know that Simp is fully aware that that bomb is down, and he's expecting them to play for the objective. Here's a quick look at Draza helping fight back into it. Kremp's shots here were huge.
That's
that is
incineration.
Incredible bit of work. Opening fight. It looks like Cellium took a couple of hits there, so we'll slow him down on the approach. 3-1 split for the Thieves on defense here. Ghosty first blood.
Yeah, and Ghosty with 2 assists as well. So the first blood from downrange going to be a pretty big impact. And now Cellium trying to get active, but he's in between so many players and they catch him. A 4 versus 2 now in favor of 100 Thieves.
We've been here before. Abizi recovers the bomb. Can we recover the life count though? That's going to be the question. Thieves with an overwhelming advantage in this round. Nasty now makes it nearly impossible. But for Tyler, Faris, Abizi, 1v4 to keep FaZe in the lead.
They really thought he was in blue, but as soon as those shots ring out, 4 arrows honing around Abizi.
Come out.
Question is just who gets the kill. Yeah, there you go for Kremp.
Come out with your hands up. We have you surrounded. And for FaZe now, this is 2 rounds in a row where they've been dealt with. 100 Thieves tie things up.
It's also a 4 spree for Kremp as well, so the idea of a cruise is going to be sitting in the back of his mind.
We know what the cruise missile here on Invasion, very, very helpful against both bomb sites. Gives you a lot of space to work with, gives you some options as a team. The most important thing, though, is when you use it. We'll find out if we can get that, though, for Kremp, because he's still only on the 4. 2-2 split from FaZe here, and FaZe, look at those 2 bottom arrows. They are long gone around the backside of the minimap. This could be very, very bad for the Thieves.
Oh, by the time, Nasty turns to check it, congratulations. Yeah, they're behind you, and they only know about Simp. They have not yet spotted Abizi. He is completely free on this flank. 100 Thieves about to be surprised.
Are they? Yeah, indeed. Big shots. Wait, Kremp, can he save it? Trades now going down. All of it is on Ghosty, and there we go. The game plan pays off. FaZe take the lead.
Yeah, talk about a nice little bounce back there. 100 Thieves get 2 rounds in a row, and Atlanta FaZe, all the confidence in their hearts. I mean, that is, again, hyper aggressive on the flank. 2 players make it through, and that's unfortunate for Nasty. By the time the idea of picking up the flank was in his head, he was 5 seconds too late. So the instincts for 100 Thieves, simply not there.
No, it's there, just a little late. Nice game of Invasion so far, 4 minutes and 38 seconds. FaZe lead by 1. All the sprees are gone. See if Jodecives can get on the board this time round. He's number 3 on the minimap if you want to keep track as well.
And that's 3 players for Atlanta FaZe that just went on the cross. So you see Ghosty's arrow maybe starting to get dragged over towards this B site, but He's going to be staring down the center of the map to see if Atlanta FaZe ever crosses back. Right now, 100 Thieves comfortable. No one's crossed into dark until Nasty comes. Doesn't need the reinforcement, but with the tags coming through, 100 Thieves have to respond. They feel this pressure coming towards B.
Long gunfight here. Nasty trying to hold them in position. Send Kremp in to find the kill. And that is what you wanted! Wow, FaZe, good read.
Absolutely bait him in. 100 Thieves respond to the pressure, and, well, the pressure may be starting to get to him.
Damn, Daniel. While Thieves is caution to the wind. They're trying to send it towards the B bomb site, but FaZe are long gone. They're long gone towards A. The trap is already set. Draza's going to be looking at a kill in a moment as well, and this could spell doom for 100 Thieves right now. Nasty, all alone 1v4.
Ghosty, the best team killer in the league right now. Nasty. Maybe just an opportunity to try to win a gunfight or two. This is not a round you're going to clutch.
Not at all. Well, we'll give him a chance. He's got to check a lot here. And there it is. FaZe, another strong round. They play the Thieves like a fiddle, 4-2.
And especially since you see Nasty playing it passive as well. Instead of staying on the site and squaring up with Atlanta, he backs down. And if Nasty's backing off this site, it forces the play to happen on the flank, and they know Kremp loves to do it. And for Atlanta FaZe, it's just easy reads. Make a little bit of noise, sit there and stare at that open door. That is quite literally like a book.
And this is the unfortunate team kill there. Joe gets himself in a position, and unfortunately, it is a friendly fire incident. Either way, only 2 rounds separating our squads. Thieves have made crazier comebacks than this, but it doesn't help when Abizi gets the first blood, and he gets away with his life, and he's safe and sound now. A long-range gunfight over by the A street, but it might not even matter.
They really try to square up for that pressure. Now Joe Deceives getting tagged up through the wall. Simp doesn't yet want to strike, but the moment he feels the opportunity, makes the move, but instead it comes to him. Ghosty though with the gunny. You got ourselves a 1v2 for MacArthur.
Here we go. Selim is on defense, waiting for something to happen over towards either one of these bomb sites. I wonder if the Thieves are going to commit to B. They've got nobody there, but they have no idea where Selim is right now. So it will take them some time to get there, and that's going to give Cell a lot of information as well.
Well, this is going to be the 1%er. It's a bomb plant at B, someone play on the forklift, someone play over by square. Selim's going to have to run towards the tank and gun these players down. I mean, this is a 1% clutch opportunity. Incredibly difficult night now for Selim.
We've seen a few of these, though, throughout the season. Ghosty in a strong position. Over by the dozer is going to be Nasty. Here's the first fight. Selim knows all the places he's got to check. Top tank. Can he pick one? 4 rounds remaining. 20 seconds on the clock. Over the top. Can he get at least the first player? No. Thieves. High percentage opportunity there for the win.
Perfectly played, and shout out to Ghosty for that one. He makes up for the team kill. He gives you 2 in the round inside a cafe. I'm thinking that's a guaranteed Simp 2-piece, but nope, the Renetti thrives in Ghosty's hands.
And that was a really, really big 2-piece. That, I mean, if we have a replay of that, I don't know how he pulled that one off. Brilliant stuff there from Ghosty. 7-5 overall. Joe Deceive still yet to get on the board. Nerves absolutely hitting. This was Simp's perspective. And things look so good here, but wow, what a win there. Both the terrorists down.
That slight awkwardness of throwing the stun costed them in that moment. But Thieves around there desperate for, because now they get a defense, and instead of playing passive off this site, they're making the adjustment, getting Kremp into position. But only 2 players on the cross, and you see the idea. Sims playing in showers. We've seen this setup from Atlanta before. And 100 Thieves, they're playing it cautious.
I wonder if Kremp is trying to see something that we can't see.
He's just chilling.
He's just chilling.
Dodges the nades, gets on back.
FaZe now marching forward. Simp's going to be on the other side of the map for now, but the question is for the Thieves. As soon as the play starts to develop, they've got to get their reinforcements in position quickly. Joe Deceive starts things off, gets on the board. Nasty, the off angle, through the smoke, and the last man alive is Draza on the inside of the site, down and out. Thieves tie it up.
Okay, we got ourselves a game. Thieves making moves, and Joe Deceive finally gets off the donut cam. Just patient as well. Simp that island player. Once his team gets active, he is forced to do the same, but Joe, nice and patient, and his team delivers. Again, making the adjustment, not playing passive in and around the site, making sure you square up. Kremp ready for that action.
An action is absolutely what we got there on the B-bomb site. The new smoke here on this patch, huge, wide, great space to play with there. The bloom is very, very big. Nearly the entire B-bomb site there covered in smoke. Big attack now, opportunity, 400 Thieves, a little bit of momentum after those 2 rounds. Can they make it 3 in a row? FaZe, though, it's a 2-2 split defensively, and here comes a BZ through the middle of the map.
I just love this. I mean, they flanked so fast a few rounds ago. Ghosty's like, I'll just stare at it from the jump. We're not letting any funny business through this time.
Strictly business. 100 Thieves, nade up. No connect. No stun either, but Krem sees it.
And they know about Jaws. The question is, do they know about Sim?
They're going for it. Krem silently moving forward. There's the cross. Here's the nades. Whoa, big win from Abizi. Starts off proceedings here. B-bomb site starting to fill up with players. Sim finds 1, Sim finds 2! That is huge work now, and down and out go the Thieves. The B-bomb site once again the battleground.
Yeah, 100 Thieves just didn't have a clue. Sim being sneaky, never had that intel that he's over on the cross. Draws it, he just keeps jumping back and forth. They're never thinking they're gonna double stab up over towards square, and once they see him over towards the forklift, they think they know it all. Either way, though, that is an offensive round. You can handle those losses for Thieves, clutch up on defense, and just force the round 11. The opportunity is here, but my God, do 100 Thieves need a first blood?
That's a really good point. They've not been looking great so far in the first blood department. FaZe all in over towards B, and they're moving fast.
And again, no pressure. This is another 100 Thieves. These are the flank plays coming through if they go for this B-bomb site. Nasty, maybe going to be looking through a crack in the door, but Abizi's going to be there to meet you.
They're absolutely trying to take the initiative here. Close trophy. Draws now filling through the streets. Selim on the flank.
Yeah, I was going to say, Selim is playing a deep spawn spot right now, so if you go through DVDs, he's going to catch you. It's going to be tough for them to make that move.
If they don't go through DVDs, though, Selim just joins the fight a little too late. And what a tense moment now for both our teams.
There's one nade into a trophy.
Here's the bomb plant. It's a 4v4 situation. Selim is going to play a pivotal role in defending this bomb site.
He's just so far back. Selim is wasting so much of 100 Thieves' time.
Will he be able to get it? Here we go. Nasty creeping forward. Krem also looking for it. He might find Selim here. The timing again massive. Spots Selim out.
Got him.
Starts things off.
You just don't have time. You got 20 seconds to get this done.
They're flying forward. Sends it. Big win. Joe Deceives on the site. Nasty! What a retake! An unprecedented play, and 100 Thieves do the unthinkable.
And this is the test for 100 Thieves. It is the clutch. They had to waste so much time before they could pick up Selim. They don't overcommit. They know what the game plan is. They know they have to remain patient, and they just outweighted Selim of all players. That is impressive resolve, but for 100 Thieves, you still got to do it again around 11. These moments have been the thorn in their side.
The last chance here on Invasion. This Search and Destroy has treated us. The game clock there on no one's side. Byron Plumridge, Nasty. The flex superstar here in Riyadh. Making magic happen. How many more tricks do the Thieves have?
Well, I like this idea. This is a stack on B right now for defense for 100 Thieves, and if the bomb ever swings over, Joe Deceives is going to be sneaky.
FaZe, they're marching forward towards the B-bomb site once again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And right now, it's the Avalanche. It's rock, rock, rock. No paper or scissor to be seen.
They're crossing now. That's 2. That's 3. Ghosty, yeah, this is the play. He's got the timing. Aggressive as well. The first blood they needed.
In and out. Nasty now pushes to the front line. The trap is set. Will FaZe fall prey to the cheese?
They've risen to the occasion, but you still have to get this done.
Trophy systems are still in play. FaZe have got to fight out of this trap. Once again, Selim watching the flank, and it's a widespread setup for the Thieves.
This is Call of Duty timing at its finest as well. Atlanta FaZe, they have extra jobs to do with a man down.
Selim saw him. Ghosty now, you are a wanted man. Dead or alive. Selim, wait a minute. He has to finish it, he does. The battleground now, flying forward. Selim looking to find another, the pinch. Joe Deceives, can he win it? He does! It's all down to Abizi on the bomb site now. The Renetti! Lightning strikes twice! 100 Thieves, another retake, and they tie up the grand finals.
This is a team we have been watching them grow. Better over time, ice when you need it, and my God, do I love that aggression from Dan Ghosty through dark. So tough to spot him in that moment. And again, he just jumps on the opportunity. Last time Atlanta FaZe goes for that setup, you had Celium playing in the depths of his spawn. The moment Ghosty saw 3 players, he says, you know what? Celium's not going to be in the mix. I have this for free. He catches it perfectly, gets out of dodge, and his teammates ice up. Hunter Thieves, how do you do?
The youngest team in the league, looking like veterans with outrageous composure there. That's 2 defensive rounds in a row where FaZe with strong post-plant positions on the B bomb site on Invasion. What an unbelievable way to close out that map this year.
A hell of a game as well. Again, those first bloods for a long time were flowing heavily by the way of Atlanta FaZe, but a nice little comeback. And I mean, a couple different rounds you could break down. Simp and Draza, a terrifying duo in the clutch. They had a 2 versus 4 in round number 3 that they were inches away from being able to execute, but Ghosty and Kremp held them off. And again, that would have been the dagger round. Honestly, could have called the entire grand finals if Atlanta FaZe could keep steamrolling like that. But Hunter Thieves finally apply some pressure.
Unbelievable individual fights here. I think for Ghosty in that final moment as well, not to get greedy. See those 3 players get one and retreat immediately. Force in the play once again. You've walked away with the advantage after that opening fight. They didn't squander it either. These are the highlights of an absolutely brilliant game of Invasion S&D.
Yeah, seeing the adjustments being made over time as well, right? Atlanta FaZe, absolutely terrifying force. By the way, that's another look at the Ghosty 2-piece inside a cafe. Another one of those massive moments, but Atlanta FaZe clearly putting on the pressure. That kill happened with 26 seconds on the clock, and Nasty gets the last one with 16. So, I mean, a 10-second swarm. This is just a game of first half versus second half, right? Atlanta FaZe, all the plays they start to make. We're watching Hunter Thieves calculate. Are these flanks coming through A Street? Okay, we're watching from the jump. Am I getting caught running out of DVDs on the flank if I'm Kremp? All right, next time we make this play, come with the reinforcements. Hunter Thieves calculated there on Invasion S&D.
It was really a game of patience and precision, and both teams showing up with aplomb. That really was an absolute banger. This grand finals is shocking and surprising many, I feel. Our illustrious desk, what had it FaZe all across the board, I think. Puckett didn't put his hat in the ring necessarily, but that man is a born contrarian. He wants the Thieves win.
For a 15-3 map count on the year, it is easy to understand why. Make no sense. Hunter Thieves, this is a squad that they were balling on a budget this year, and here they are with a very fresh squad in the grand finals against a terrifying team, and the opportunity to make it a series, right? You get a map on the board in S&D nonetheless, and just the fact that we saw a round where they outweighted MC, that's impressive stuff.
That doesn't happen very often, folks, if ever. The desk again brought up that hardpoints had to be a strong suit there for the Thieves. So far, we've only seen one subbase, a very, very difficult one for most teams. FaZe absolutely had that one in the bag. We've got plenty more hardpoint to play, though. Chance Control coming up in a moment as well, folks. We're going to Highrise for that one. Spicy stuff ahead of us, Chance.
Yeah, it's a shooter map as well. I love it. That is an opportunity for Ghosty to really come out and fry, and another one for Kremp, where I think he might be the X factor for that high-rise control. So a lot of players to pay attention to, but I know you had Celium as well in map number 1 drop some bombs. So as long as you don't go 4 and 23, keep the lights out of your eyes, you'll be good to go.
Here we go. Well, that is a quick look there at the Atlanta FaZe dugout as the boys get ready to go into the next map. Quickly looking over video as we... and Stevens 1-1 here in our grand final so far. 100 Thieves taking on Atlanta FaZe, and we have had a very, very exciting start to this matchup. The first hard point, not really close, but a round 11 finish sees the Thieves tie things up here in Riyadh.
And it is quite literally the type of round 11 and round 10 that makes me more of a believer. Atlanta FaZe, they have had their number and then some. We watched the sub base. It is Selim at his absolute finest, and that to me signals the, oh no, Atlanta FaZe, they're looking scary. But then you got to kick in the flip side narrative. Atlanta FaZe had a dominant year in Cold War, and since then, they're always good for one, but still so many grand finals where they fall short, and they've done it against so many different teams. An opportunity for 100 Thieves to add their name to the pile. It'd be the first chip win for 3 of these players as well. It would be electric stuff. Or all 4, I can't remember. Just Ghosty had such a good year on Optic, you know?
He did. It was a second place, actually. The Toronto Ultra beat them. He beat them at their own home series.
All 4.
Yeah, the Optic home series. What a moment for those young men on stage. Nasty, what a tournament he's had. A lot of praise at the professional level. Gets a lot of criticism online for his stats and his play, and I mean, I think as a player, he's fantastic. We seem to catch him with the worst possible timing. He's getting world starred. Whenever we're on his POV and things are going bad, we always get the worst of it, but otherwise an absolutely brilliant player.
He's always been a player for me that I look at, and you know, there's a handful of players that can be a little bit tricky to evaluate. I remember at the start of the year, Dashy's like roaming around on subbase, just sort of talking to his stream, and he's kind of like, I'm shocked that Nasty's not in the league. Like, that just seems to be a mistake on like 11 other teams' part to not actually pick him up. And from what we've seen from Nasty this year, Dashy was absolutely correct. Nasty, an absolute force on the map. He has earned his stay.
Yeah, Dashi, a world champion, one of the greatest to do it. He knows ball. Well, this is how head-to-head has looked so far. This is controlled solely here at the Esports World Cup. And Riyadh has been treated to some brilliant games of control. FaZe yet to drop a map chance.
That is, yeah, a terrifying sight as well. And keep in mind the ticks per defensive round. You want that number to be lower, so Atlanta FaZe are better in all 4 statistical categories. And obviously, it is a very map-dependent thing. Highrise, a lot closer to 50-50, I would say, than certainly compared to Invasion. Still a little bit defensive heavy, but you can make some magic happen, but your communication has to be on point. Your timing of like the guys on hill, where they need to look, it can be chaos. You have to watch which side of the ladder when you're on a B zone. Is it gonna be the hop ups? Are they jumping on top if you go from helicopter? One of the 17,000 jump up spots we have on this map. They are not easy to keep track of.
Yeah, a lot of numbers here. 17,000 jump ups on Highrise. I think 48,000 windows on St. Petrograd.
And 100 million giant exploding propane tank kills this year. The secret MVP.
May he forever be remembered. And I think he will. What a season it has been, my friends. Time to go to war, boys. Here we have it. High-rise control. Map number 3 here in this grand finals of the Esports World Cup. To take the lead in the series, a very, very difficult one to do it on. This is a 50-50 map, essentially. Who will get the trap set first? Attack or defense? Here we go.
100 Thieves, that opportunity to put the pressure on first, spreading the map as well to play for picks, and Kremp, he gets the first one, rips Selim out of spawn.
Again, the map is very, very much, a 50, like yard line, that halfway mark. And Joseph deceives, only finds one before being brought down. FaZe now creeping over the halfway point. Ghosty stays alive for now. He's going to be an important player to cause problems for FaZe.
I don't know about that. He's actually the only lifeline right now for the team.
Yeah.
It gives you something extra. All of his teammates now at least are able to get out of spawn.
I told you he's a problem, and now his boys are out. And we're stacking the point. 2 members of the Thieves on B. Joe deceives the front line man, but he's gone down low, trying to keep everyone at bay. Big wins there from Abizi as the capture's still rolling through. 1 segment down. Contest is there, and Kremp trying to keep the play alive.
These are the huge gunfights as well, and Kremp, yeah, he wins the big one. You continue to get out of your spawn. Yes, he gets traded out, but 100 Thieves still can apply that pressure. Nasty, maybe going towards the A zone as well to turn some heads, while Abizi roaming the zone. Stuns tagging him up, backing him down.
And Abizi doing a great job staying alive there, finding kills for Spree and pulling down the progress on the B zone. Finally, though, Ghosty back in there, stops the clock at 25, and we're getting the capture done as well.
Unfortunate that they never got that second tick, so they still have some
Wow.
extra work to do, and a trophy system would have been nice. Absolutely tatters and tags them up. Sim gives you 3. Kremp there for the trades, but he gets taken down. That is everybody back in spawn.
He's not an easy player to bring down. He certainly goes swing in 10 seconds, though. Someone's got to get close to the zone. Who's that who snuck down low? Nasty. Selim trying to put the pressure on. 5 seconds on the clock. Anyone there? No. This is most likely round 1. Going to Atlanta FaZe.
Yeah, mostly dominant as well. Ghosty sort of has that initial bailout moment to get you to the zone. We had a triple stack rolling through, but then Atlanta FaZe wins all of the important gunfights. On the damage front, aBeZy and Simp provide both able to do a K+ and 5 objective kills as well. So Atlanta FaZe again winning all of the big ones.
Yep. Very, very important stuff. Single segment really only getting captured there. So we'll put that in the back of our mind. We'll come back to that if we have to go to a final round. But for now, we're going to see what FaZe have got on attack. All their ducks in a row as they now send it over towards the B zone, it looks like.
Those ducks playing 3v4.
Yeah, quack. Quack, quack, Draza, 2-piece. Here we go, forward into the zone. The B street wide open. aBeZy gets his as well. And this is looking very good for FaZe. Shout out the king.
There's going to be 2 bodies on the point for the moment right here. Oh, this zone is flying. And Selim, can you actually do this? We're bringing out Vanguard tricks.
So what year is it? 1940, get in the zone, boys. A is all that remains. Here on Highrise, FaZe come out swinging. This round is going by quick.
I'm so disappointed knowing you can do that, apparently. I trust Selim to know every little nerdy thing about this game. That, by the way, is the only second death for Atlanta FaZe. Make it 3rd with aBeZy. That was an utterly dominant start to this round. 100 Thieves, though, have stabilized, got some power positions under control. It's not the spawn trap setup you're looking for, but they're halfway there.
Oh, they're getting there. aBeZy, the first sign of life here for a moment for FaZe. A nasty quick retreat makes it a lot harder to deal with. aBeZy gets spotted out, but he gets the kill.
Number 12 for him as well. No trades rolling through. 100 Thieves, though, again, maintaining that mid-map pressure. aBeZy right now knows he needs to take a route to try to open things up. But in the meantime, his teammates are falling. aBeZy right now needs to give you at least 2.
This is a nightmare, but Thieves knows him very well. What a read. 1 HP. Can you bring down aBeZy? He's just done a fantastic route, and he's still at large and on the run.
Well, they've lost him completely. Well, now they found him again. This is 2 players dealing with aBeZy, but his teammates need to get out of spawn.
Oh,
they simply cannot track this, man, and because they invested 2 players, that could have been the front line open. Thieves there to slow you down, and Thieves might have been the bailout.
That could have been the control player, the century for aBeZy there. Holding it all down. Nice work out 100 Thieves. They put the APB out on Tyler Farris. They finally bring him to justice, and now back in spawn. Nice shots out of Nasty.
Yeah, Selim gonna walk that off. That is 3 bullets in your head, but it's 4 to take you down, and we can heal up in this game and get back to new Atlanta FaZe. 4 players trying to run through blue.
Yeah, it's going to be a headbutt. Thieves. Oh, he's got to watch out for these players. Lovely timing, big damage. No kill, though. 30 seconds to go. Coverage from upstairs. Last man, Joe. Can he get 2? This would be huge. Sem is in. Stops the clock. 26.
Gotta win an extra gunfight. Thieves, so much damage being done, but simply unable to find this kill. And aBeZy dancing with them to slow him down. It's there for the trades. FaZe still have a little bit of pressure. Last man standing, though, is Simp, and Kremp and Nasty deliver. Thieves bought you so much time.
Joe fighting there with the strength of 10 men to hold FaZe at bay. Allows the reinforcements in. Bad news. If you lose the fights here, Thieves, you're in serious trouble. Good news. You seem to be winning the fights.
There's going to be a dive bomb for this last moment to try to get out, and it is heroics that it is going to take.
Last chance.
And it might be heroics that you get. Well, no, last man standing, Draza. He's got the ice, but simply overwhelmed. Thieves. That is a strong defensive round, just holding that line.
Both our teams win their defensive round openers. And then we roll right back to it. Kremp, what a round he had, Chance.
Yeah, 13 kills that he just provided. So Thieves, he had 2 different moments where he was the last man standing near the zone, and he buys guys like Kremp time to get back in the mix. Talk about how Simp and aBeZy had a K damage plus. Well, Kremp now leading the lobby, setting pace on the defensive end. That sort of illustrates how difficult it can be to organize an attack on this map. Atlanta FaZe had a perfect opening break and still only able to capture that B zone.
Let's see if they can have a little bit more success here, because FaZe currently winning the segment battle, so they will get defense in the final round. Nice shots from Krem there, a little bit of teamwork, flying in. Anyone going to send it? Oh, okay, 2 down. You've still got to contend with the player on the B zone. They can see that he's in there. Those red chevrons indicate that there's a player in the zone, and it's Simp. They bring him down. 2-man stack so far, make it 1. A BZ trying to counter it. Draza with a nade.
Wow, the moment you touch the zone, you fall. Atlanta FaZe letting those bodies hit the floor. And now Nasty, he's in the elevator, trying to just keep some space, keep you a little bit of pressure so you can creep up the map. And, well, 100 Thieves playing off of it. Gonna make it back near this B zone, but you already see those Atlanta FaZe just absolute problems on the map, crawling around your spawn and slowing you down so much. Only 30 seconds left potentially now on the game clock.
Celium 2, nothing's wrong with him. 30 seconds on the game clock, you're not too wrong, my friend, as we now try to make one last good hit towards the B zone. Celium pushed back. Again, the clock is open. You have to get in the zone to stop the time.
This is suffocating.
Damn, big win. 15 seconds now. Who's that over the top? Joe Thieves saves the day.
You're still going to have to do so much extra. The problem for 100 Thieves is when they get to the zone, they cease winning the gunfights in the trophy. A split second too late to save your boy. And the extra damage being done, it's enough from Atlanta again.
A BZ again, a BZ. The man to get in there and win the fights. Ghosty staying alive. Whoa, they line up for a moment. A lot of damage, not enough for the kills. Here comes Joe Thieves to pick up the pieces. Can he get it? No! Draza! What a win!
Breaking ankles on the zone and the objective kills. It is a masterclass right now for Atlanta. 3 seconds left and 2 kills in the feed, but every single time 100 Thieves touches the zone, they just get eviscerated off of it.
Not over yet, but we're getting very close. 0.4. The odds of that happening twice, very slim. Wait, oh, you've got to finish what you start. Okay. Ghosty, 3-man stack from 0.4 seconds. There's a chance.
You got to get the whole thing, and look how the nade coordination is going to be rolling through from the Atlanta FaZe players, but too late, maybe just too little. It's a contest on the zone.
Oh.
Joe Thieves there, It's enough. B zone secure.
That is unbelievable. 6 lives for the Thieves, 9 for FaZe, and 50 seconds.
Yeah, Atlanta FaZe, though, they've just been on point the entire round. The zone might fall, but so have so many lives from 100 Thieves. No respawns remaining, and everybody tucked into the depths of their spawn.
They've got to chow this together. You cannot afford to give these lives away. Joe Thieves, Ghosty, they get their kills and they fight out their base.
I mean, that opens the door. Slow it down just a little bit. You're going to have to play for picks. Find these players, because some of them are hiding. A BZ in a corner underground. Every kill Atlanta FaZe gets boosts their odds of winning this massively.
Slow down to a snail's pace. You have got to be perfect in the approach, Thieves. Draza takes care of Krem. Trading out. Here comes another one. All down to Joe. Wins the big one. And now, time, the ultimate factor. Nobody beats time.
He comes for us all. I gotta say, though, on the objective kills front right now, 100 Thieves have 9 total kills, and this is on both offense and defense on the gunfights around the objective. And on the flip side for Atlanta FaZe, they have nearly 20. And it's just those moments. It's the little things right now for 100 Thieves where the trophy system is just a split second off of getting to the zone. How many nade kills have we seen just crush the momentum for 100 Thieves? So opportunities created, but Atlanta FaZe looking to push pace on this attacking round.
The last Highrise control we will see here in the MW3 year. Surely it goes to a final round. FaZe on map point. Why, hello there, Krem.
25 as well for a beast. Talked about how he might have the straightest shot in the league. Look at what happens when he's got the MCW in hand.
Yeah. Lovely shots at range there from Draza. Little tactical retreat, trophy down over by the B Street certainly helps on the approach. Abizi could go absolutely grande here, folks. Here we go. There's one. On towards the zone. Can he end the contest? Oh no, Ghosty and Kremp, they find theirs.
Nice kills as well, and a nice setup for 100 Thieves. And they got the power positions, they got pushed up, and right now Celium letting his teammates make the impact first. Players dancing above him. Draza gives you 2, and Atlanta FaZe pick up 3 in that engagement. It's enough to at least touch this zone.
And they get in the zone. Oh, now the window shots. As Draza there on the zone, holding it down alone. Close stun, doesn't land. Look at this, everything in the kitchen sink, absolutely nailing him. They do manage to get the segment. They get him off it for now, though.
That segment's not going to buy you too much, maybe an extra few seconds that you can save. And now it's going to be an A-hit forced through. Joe Thieves, his shot has been on point this game, and it remains on point. That's a 3 spree for Joe.
He's fighting forward as well. He should be able to catch a couple more. Will he check right? That's the question. He does! Another for Joe. 5 in a row. 4, sorry.
Yeah, he's looking for the cruise as well, but Simp, no time wasted there for the trades. You stop that bleeding, but right now, this has been a pretty dominant round coming in from 100 Thieves. It might be a bit of a shootout of who's going to get this defensive for potential round 5.
Wow. 8.8 seconds. Nades up. Trophy's in position now. Kremp trying to find the angle. Can he thread the needle? Get these boys off of it, FaZe, make it safe. And there we go, second segment. Trying not to let this happen. Over the top, the 3-man capture. Contest, oh, nearly nades anyone there. Ghosty over the top. B gets captured. 10 lives, either side.
Yeah, Atlanta FaZe can get this done. I think they're already guaranteed for the defense on the next round, but that is only if we get there. A 9v8 with this much time. This round very well could be decided just on a game of TDM.
Moments like this, though, from Nasty, keeping it 8-8. Every kill, so important.
Nice
Bang!
shots.
What a win from Nasty. Can he get any more out of this life? The stun connects. Now on the hunt. Fantastic reposition. Joe off spawn. Nasty with another 1v1.
It's a huge gunfight.
30 seconds to go. FaZe starting to run out of lives, but as are the Thieves.
2 players underground as well.
Kremp from up high.
Yeah, picking them off right now.
And there are red dots all over that mini-map, and no one is getting too hungry for it. Trophy at the ready. Draza spotted. Draza tagged. Draza down. FaZe, no lives.
Great nade, great coordination. They read the flank as well. I saw Beezy on the minimap trying to make something happen, and a Beezy, well, he's making something happen. Nasty the savior, though, in the kills and the feed for 100 Thieves.
Trying to get it done now, but it's Joe Thieves. Masterclass. There's a quick bark. Forces us to a final round here on Highrise.
And on the final round of Invasion S&D, it was 100 Thieves that had the ice, but I think Atlanta FaZe, they had that moment. Swarmed the B zone, they were able to capture it in both of their attacking rounds. If my math is correct, they should have this defense for the final one. And again, map is a lot closer to 50-50 than Invasion. You can absolutely win on the attack, but make no mistake, Atlanta FaZe a bit more comfortable.
We have not seen either team actually effectively get the trap in set. It's the arm bar, and it's very, very difficult to escape from. Most teams tap out. Here we go. One final go. FaZe get defense.
Dig deep here for 100 Thieves, and for Atlanta FaZe remain consistent. That's the right man to shut down, by the way. Abizi right now, 30 kills plus already with that bomb. He's off the map. That buys you the comfort. You're able to get to this zone.
Thieves now making their way into the zone. Oh, and they found a couple of kills. 3 down, 3 down. Let's go for a listen in with 100 Thieves.
Shut off, Joe.
I think so.
Office shots.
So, one shot dead. Opposite. I'm on that one. Definitely one shot. Wait, no, one of us. BZ close. BZ close.
One shot. I got stunned, bro. Absolutely going to left wall. They're left wall bang.
Our middle's will get a point.
They're left wall bang.
Yeah, chop with me. Chop with me.
I'm B. I watch out.
I got you. Alright, live.
Yo, you retreat? No, yeah, wait. Going got tops. Running up mid sim. I'm watching here. I'm probably done.
I so. We have nothing up here now. He's playing that. Don't sip. Don't dead.
Alright, nice. Good up. One was on A still. One was still on A.
He can hit
I'm missing a BZ as well. Are you in the green top? I'm gonna run out off.
I'm gonna shoot. BZ. Live.
Yeah, I think so.
He's jumping underground. BZ's there underground.
I think so.
Long dead.
Okay,
nice
he's going to blue. Cell one's off. I wrapped off you, Joe.
I'm streaking. Green tarp.
He's pushing up.
One green tarp. There's one on A, and then there's one in their office, okay?
One green tarp.
Double bottom blue. There's 2 in blue, and then one in their windows, okay? Alright. I got one in the windows, 2 in blue, guys, okay? Nothing on green tarp.
So, maybe let's run blue then. I do with the trophy. I'm nading close.
No, underground blue, hold dead.
I fucked my nade.
One shot of BZ underground.
One still, I'll low blue. He was low blue.
White barrels
dead.
Nice.
I have a trophy right now.
I'm nading your shack. I can
Attacking the A zone now, Thieves. What a moment for them. What a moment for Joe Thieves. Can he find any more here? Pressure now on towards the A zone. Nasty getting the capture. Second segment, long gone. It is a massive turn of events. Thieves They take the lead in the grand final.
And like father, like son, Abizi brings Joe Thieves up in the league, maybe for Joe, just to knock him down. Abizi drops 35 on their heads. Joe Thieves matched him and then some. A 30 bomb for him, a cruise missile in the round so many times on defense. Joe is that man, the last stand to slow down Atlanta FaZe. Such a difficult task. He got it done, but pay attention to this damage when we throw up the data view. Joe Thieves, a masterclass of a high-rise control. So locked in, barely calming. Didn't say a word. Didn't say, hey, I'm in a 5. I'm playing for the streak right now. He snapped on a player and said, yo, I got it, but 7K damage plus.
Damn!
Joe Thieves, an absolute shooter.
He entered this venue a boy. He will leave a legend. What a performance.
21 assists. That's actually, the assist game right there for 100 Thieves might very well almost be the most impressive thing. Dominant on that end, and were the objective kills initially for Atlanta FaZe. I'm telling you, they had 19 objective kills in the first 3 rounds when 100 Thieves only had 9. By the end of it, off the back of Joe Thieves, 100 Thieves right there to match them, squaring up against Atlanta FaZe on the main stage.
Wow, a brilliant final round of control. Again, I saw Dashy's tweet and I completely agreed. At least I don't have to play Highrise again. But after that map, I will remember Highrise fondly here in MW3. What an absolute banger that was.
And Joe Thieves, not exactly the hottest start either, right? We just saw the most recent check on him was 17 and 21. Slowly started making the comeback. And of course, not just Joe, not a one-man show. Everybody provides. Nasty dealing out some damage as well. But it is a map for the shooters. And on the end of it, the final memory we will have of high-rise control, it is Joe Thieves. Remember the name.
Screaming dead, and we might have heard it through the listening, but when Joe screamed dead, the Amazon arena, it absolutely lit up. We heard a great cheer. Let's see what we get later into the night in Riyadh. Streaks either side, an 8 spree there from Joe. Wow, what a map this was. Well, chance. Bye-bye Highrise. Time for another game of hardpoint on Karachi.
And just to acknowledge it as well, because that is a Karachi that is going to be played at lightning pace. How young this team is, how much energy they are bringing into this environment. The long hours of the night will not affect this squad. They'll be good to go, but they had their brief pop-off moment, and Kremp immediately went, settle down. Ghosty talked about it in the interview. We want to treat this like a scrim. We want to stay with that energy. You practice how you play. And right now, they are playing like some absolute monsters, keeping it calm.
That's the moment there for Krem. I mean, thankfully, slow motion allowed us to read those lips perfectly. He said, Joe, you are the best. And in that moment, the adrenaline, breathing all that fire out of his lungs. Stay calm. It's a long way to get there to the win. Halfway, though, through that journey, 100 Thieves find themselves. Karachi hardpoint, no chance. Let's be real. This is going to be amazing.
Hey, it's going to be an intense one, too, because obviously the memories I have of Karachi hardpoint include Simp going on absolutely monster plays on the map. He is the MVP of the year. You know, he's ready and willing to strike back. But, I mean, Joe Thieves, for the moment, has risen to the occasion. Obviously, you had Selim drop 37 on the sub-base for map number 1 as well. So, Atlanta FaZe truly a force to be reckoned with. And the AR battle we have had, MVP caliber players for the tournament, Nasty and Selim, they've been going toe-to-toe.
The flexes have been flexing so far as we take a look at their performances from map number 1. And again, the sub-base, absolute domination from Atlanta FaZe. 100 Thieves did not enjoy the cold terribly, but not too much of a separated chance when it comes to the damage department. The KD, a little bit more mean there, but regardless, it was FaZe's map to win. Thieves came out cold.
That's just the thing. They just need to be able to keep up. Atlanta FaZe, a well-oiled machine. Players that have, I mean, they all have rings. World champions on the other side of the stage. You have to put on the pressure. You have to force them to respond. And again, moments where Simp draws it, nearly 2v4 you. In a round of the invasion, S&D, 100 Thieves, they don't let it slip, and they clutch up in the end. Similar story on the Highrise. They force it to those final moments. They test Atlanta FaZe. They've beaten them twice. But best of 7, 4 maps to win. And Hunter Thieves, though, I know the Atlanta FaZe haters happy right now to see them on top.
Yeah. It's true. Here we go. FaZe will be battling towards the hard point. From the preferred side, Joe is in, and Joe is down and out. aBeZy, first blood, a little bit of time, and Thieves doing what they can now on the counter-attack, and it's not looking bad.
Oh, Salim's going to be the last one standing. Nasty, nice little 2-piece just to get those players out of the hill. And obviously Atlanta FaZe right now have the preferred spawns in terms of the rotation. So more important right now for Hunter Thieves to get that time. And for the moment, they absolutely are delivering.
Yeah, good stuff. P1's nearly finished. Whoa, nice shots. Draza and Sim pick up that one. aBeZy now straight to the point, and you've got a little bit of a contest. Joe Thieves was there for a second. The trades are done, and FaZe absolutely starting this one off strong. They've got a lot of time there, and they've still got P2 control in, what, 5 seconds?
So much more important for Atlanta FaZe on this hill to play keep away, and in the end come out effectively tied up, so they kept it super close. And for 100 Thieves, well, they kept those spawns so far away. Nasty, though, trying to find his way into the mix, but good gunfight wins Atlanta FaZe. I mean, they effectively 3v1'd them in that moment. 100 Thieves got to regroup. Atlanta FaZe are taking the lead.
Cellium has found himself in the most awkward position possible. We'll come back to him in a bit. He should be able to get a kill there or two. Sim, that stun is going to connect. Will he capitalize on the concussion? He won't have to. He's got a lovely bit of work to be done up top. There's Cellium, 4 spree. Can we end it here?
Oh, good comms as well. Yeah, Sim's calling him out. Cellium knew the chow was coming through, and it's only Sim there to stop him. This has been a nearly perfect P2. Nasty does rip a player out of the hill, and aBeZy maybe feeling a little bit of pressure. 100 Thieves want to cut their losses. If you can get them out of time, that's great, because they are comfy for the rotation.
2 through the back door, and they take care of business. Cellium sticks him. Can he get the second? This is huge work defensively. It's a few seconds there on the hard point, but trying to get that spree back up and running. New hard point, ready to go, and Draza, what a win.
Draza always wins the big ones. Well, one player, Joe Thieves, is able to slip the net and actually get towards that time, but Atlanta FaZe, so much pressure they have on the minimap.
Yeah, FaZe from up top, they're going to be sending it towards the hard point. Big news though, Ghosty, he's shooting hot. Keeping him at bay. Draza, look at the angle he's managed to find there. Pressure there on a Ghosty. A little bit of suppression to allow his teammates to get in. Send in the submachine guns. That's the game plan right now, but the Thieves are holding the line.
Well, someone's got to make that move, and Draza trying to get active. aBeZy was doing the same thing, but aBeZy, he was the first one to die on the push, and he was also the next one effectively to die on the push. Atlanta FaZe, not pushing pace, getting gunned down, and Thieves collecting that time. Albeit Nasty needs to stay alive, and aBeZy, I mean, he is playing at a rapid speed, a full send to get that scrap.
He manages to find the kills and keep FaZe in the lead. Rotation, though, towards the new hard point. Low left-hand side of the minimap here on Karachi. No cover, really, on this one. Wide open play space. The Thieves are all over it.
This might be Cellium at his finest. Kill number 11 already. Dropped at 2.0 in map number 1. Is that somehow getting even better?
Look at this angle, this very calm play. Joe Thieves right hooks Draza into the afterlife. aBeZy cut down. Hardpoint still a dangerous place to be. 3 dead. Nasty the only man up.
And he's playing for the Crews without question. Cellium right now is Mr. Keep Away. Whether or not his teammates were in the time doesn't make a difference. He's keeping 100 Thieves out of it, but where he falters, his teammates potentially there to pick him up. aBeZy from down low, just looking for those trades on Ghosty. 100 Thieves right now unable to get that rotation. Atlanta FaZe right now staying ahead of the game.
Staying ahead of the game. Not a huge amount of time gained from this point. I mean, typically it's what you see. It's so many ways to hit it. 2 down. Trying to get towards new. Top right-hand side of the minimap. FaZe, they've absolutely got an iron grip on that point.
And to break this current hard point, or the one that's about to pop, you have to pressure from both sides. Right now, 100 Thieves, the full team, not quite in position, and they're getting chopped down along the way. Draza from in green just slowing you down so much and making Cellium's job incredibly comfortable. 100 Thieves, you see Kremp, he's been here the entire time, and he's making his impact. There's pressure one direction, need pressure on both.
Cellium, well, he's absolutely freaked there, but good news, he's got his teammates to help him out. Pressure now through the middle of the map. That's where the Thieves are going to be coming from. And again, FaZe, what a hard point it's been for them. aBeZy takes on Joe. Joe tags him back.
Still, though, that's a gunfight just to make sure you get to the front. Now you see Ghosty finally in the setup. So finally, 100 Thieves have pressure on both sides. This is your moment to strike.
Trying to find 2 in the back line. Oh, wow. Sim and Cell, they get them all. FaZe, retain control.
Still, though, they handled them, and yeah, Abizi should be comfortable. So right now, Atlanta FaZe just playing a much cleaner game. The teamwork on point, and I mean, still scrap time worth getting. Ghosty not even going for the chow until maybe a little too late. Yeah, comfy on the first set of rotations. A dominant lead for Atlanta.
Brilliant lead for Atlanta here. Back over towards the first hard point we go. Crimp lying in wait. Pops in and out, Renetti, rat-a-tat-tat, finds the player on point, cleans him out, gets a bit of time. Here comes Joe from up top. Still have to worry about the player from down low. Ghosty with a snapper. Can he get the second? Wants it. There's the trophy. There's the time. Can he stay alive?
Oh, he's making moves everywhere, even worried about the flank. So Ghosty's getting cracked because those spawns are insane. Both teams spawning on the same side of the map is unexpected. It is tricky to deal with, and Atlanta FaZe coming out on top of the chaos. 25 seconds. That's not scrap time. That's great time.
Great time. 20 seconds to go now. Nasty, been a little quiet for a minute, but he's got himself in towards the new point. 15 seconds to go here, and the Thieves, you can see the setup. They want the full 60. They want to maintain control here. 10 seconds to go, and here come FaZe.
In Atlanta FaZe, though, we've seen 100 Thieves in these scattered moments, not able to set up these clean breaks. Atlanta FaZe right now, all 4 players, they're prowling.
They're getting pushed now. Good shots from Joe. Wow, nearly got the second. Perfect stun, takes care of Nasty. Simple to easy, fighting forward. Ghosty, the last man here, and he's down. The break is good. FaZe are in.
Yeah, their teamwork on Karachi is so much better. It has not been close. Just the efficiency that they traded out those players in red. This is Atlanta FaZe at their finest. It is Celium being a nuisance in the middle of the map. Abizi's there to pick up the trades. Maybe a 2v2 around the zone. You see on the mini-map right now, Draza wins the big one. He's on a 4.
17 and 11 in the KD department also. Massive lead from FaZe. Can he find 5? Nice shots from Nasty there on the hop. The fadeaway. Crimp gets in 2. 16 seconds, not bad.
Hey, you cut your losses, though. Maybe you're happy for the scrap, but you are unhappy for that rotation. Atlanta FaZe, we get to test their setups, and again, for 100 Thieves, they've been scattered. They keep getting cut down before they can set up an effective push. Abizi making a dent in this one. You see Kremp able to strike, but Joe Deceives does not have the support just yet.
New hard point, and Joe has got to do it alone. Wow, great reaction time there on the Abizi kill. Towards the point, no good. Sim finds it. Look at these angles. These boys know all the things you can shoot through.
Yeah, but you're going for the nerd spots. Meanwhile, Simp on time, able to pick up 2. Maybe no trophies, but the trade's already out and about. Atlanta FaZe. This is complete dominance so far on Karachi.
Absolutely. 217 and climbing. Thieves yet to get towards 100. Can we get the kill on the Nasty? Sim just holding it down. In through the back door. We're going to get there in a second, but Draza saves the day. Now, finally, the entry on towards the point. Thieves have got to get in there, and they've got to get in there now.
Oh
no, Sim with the Renetti. Sim looking for another there on the inside. Nasty wins it. But man, it is looking sore.
Yeah, you got Simp, by the way, right now, the super soaker. 2 minutes in time, and he's winning gunfights with 60 HP left, but that is so much more than he needs. This might just be a victory lap. 2 hard points where Atlanta FaZe, I mean, they have just separated themselves from 100 Thieves.
We forget all about that incredibly exciting game of Control. Thieves have been bodied so far on Karachi, but it is not over yet. This hard point wasn't ideal for either team, Chance, but let's see how this goes.
Got a long way to go. I mean, 100 Thieves do have the right side spawns. You got a Nasty on a 5 if he can get a cruise. That's a guaranteed break, potentially on the next P1, but where his teammates fall, he just gets shredded through a wall. Abizi's built different.
That is an incredible heads-up play. Sim cutting him down. 5 for the win. We're looking at a tied final. FaZe strike back.
And that is a suffocating map as well. Atlanta FaZe maybe sucking a good bit of the life there out of 100 Thieves, and there is no time to pause after a performance like that. Selling again at his absolute finest there in the hard point, but maybe more importantly for Sim, 17 kills, not a massive amount, but 2 minutes inside the time, and 9 of Sim's 17 were from inside of the objective. An absolute mastermind, a master class there to balance this series out. A back and forth battle we have in the grand final.
I think many expected this to be done in 4, Chance. I really do believe that, but 2-2. We're dressed for the dance right now. Massive stat lines there out of Draza. Big damage from Celium. non-tradeds, you name it. But Sim, 2 minutes and 11 seconds there in the hard point. That's what you want to see out of one of the greatest to ever do it, the Super Soaker. Not a whole lot of life there from the Thieves on Karachi. We can say goodbye to that one. Not tremendously memorable, but an important step in this journey nonetheless.
Yeah, the teamwork really just showing off there from Atlanta. Again, nothing but world champs on that roster in any given moment, always making the heads-up plays. So much so that when Nasty's on a 5-3, thinking about a cruise, BZ just shreds him through a wall, because why not do something like that?
Yeah, right now. I mean, it's the World Cup. It's the Esports World Cup here in Riyadh. You can't take any of these secrets with you into the next game. And we saw plenty at Champs. We saw some great ones. But, I mean, in this series alone, angles on Highrise, Selim looking for red dots and aim assist through walls by the B zone. We're seeing shots right through, buildings. I know the guys at Sledgehammer are fully aware of some of these issues, and it's very, very difficult to keep a lid on it. Our pros so good at finding these secrets.
And it's moments like this too. Like Joe Deceives gives you one to so much damage, but the trades that come through immediately after, it is Atlanta FaZe just taking turns. The trades hyper efficient, getting the cutoff kills when you need them. Draza going on sprees at the right time. Atlanta FaZe truly too clean with it. And I'd say for a few moments, 100 Thieves might have had to stabilize. Never truly able to orchestrate maybe a 4v4 hit. They are always a man down on the situations, and if you're a man down on a situation against Atlanta, well, there's simply no hope.
Hey, FaZe one step ahead of the game every single hard point we saw. Krem can hardly believe it. BZ and Draza now feeling pretty good about this one. They should absolutely. As we now roll across from Karachi back to Search and Destroy. Rio, the next map. This one, between the submachine guns and the capabilities of all the players in this lobby, should be very fun.
Search and Destroy wins championships, and you need it here to get the final one. Draza talking about S&D and how important it is in his interviews, and obviously that is a team stacked with Search and Destroy talent across the board. 100 Thieves, though, they have a ton of reps on Rio as well, but we've seen it on Invasion. Kremp is a guy that loves those flanks. He got red a few times on the map initially. They started making those adjustments. 100 Thieves are going to have to adapt on the fly on this map as well, because Atlanta FaZe, they're going to be prepared for him.
Yeah, absolutely. This is what homework is going to be coming into effect. You've seen a lot of looks from both of these squads the entire year. We are culminating a lot of data gathering, a lot of practice, a lot of good luck here as we roll into these final 3 maps of the year. Rio coming up next, and Chance, you said it. I mean, Kremp's game plan was red, dealt with there. We saw the clutch plays, we saw the composure from the members of the 100 Thieves to win that round 11. Is it going to be the same sort of situation here on Rio?
Almost the same style, very different map, but Kremp loves to flank through the A site. It's those same types of plays. Atlanta FaZe, you know who can read them, who can adjust for the later rounds.
We'll find out who can adjust after this very quick commercial break, folks. Don't go too far. The Esports World Cup here for the Modern Warfare side of things is slowly coming to a close. Far from over, though. When we come back, we're playing Rio Search and Destroy. Don't go too far.
Ready, set, go.
Odina, assalamu alaikum, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Esports World Cup. We're all tied up 2-2 here in this grand finals. A big surprise for some, but for these casters, just happy to be riding the boom. Here we go, chance into another Search and Destroy. Rio should be a treat. And
I told you this at Champs, sort of behind the scenes. He already knows where this is going. It's going to end on invasion control. That's exactly what happens at Champs. Even when it went to a round 5 offense, I was just like, look, Optic have the lead. It's guaranteed they win this. It is written in the cards. And I see an invasion control here for map 6, which means whoever wins this S&D wins the entire thing. Rio right now, incredibly important to execute on this map.
Nothing is written. It's what these players will make of it. But yeah, we do have a Rio Search and Destroy, and after that, it is an invasion control, and it could well be the end of the tournament.
But
Highrise will be the final map if we have to go to 7. And I certainly hope we do go the distance here. We go to the very edge of this series, of this grand finals at the Esports World Cup. The first time our players have gone on stage for this kind of competition. Let's take a little look back, though, chance through history. The map 2, the invasion. What an absolute superb show it was. Great looks across the board, actually.
And it's a first half, second half type of story as well. Simp had 3 first bloods in the first 5 rounds, so he was absolutely setting pace, and he was the man that they identified and slowed down, and Ghosty is the man that had him dialed in. Again, the adjustments on point for 100 Thieves, but you know, against Atlanta, especially on a map like this, winning is an incredibly tall task. They're gonna bring their A game, and this is the time of the year where everybody knows the game plans. There are no secrets. It doesn't matter how nerdy of a spot you think you have, you will be red. It's execution in the gunfights, it's the adjustments in the late rounds. Active to get things done.
The only way to get it done now, sheer will, skill. As we thank everyone here on the Amazon stage, it's been a fantastic tournament. We hope you're enjoying the show, and for all of you at home, we hope you're enjoying it as well. The Esports World Cup has not disappointed. Neither will our 2 teams as we now go into map number 5, Rio Search and Destroy.
And Atlanta FaZe on the attack in this opening round as well. No trophies are going to be there, so you got to be very cautious about those stuns and nades, and neither team you see on the minimap waiting to make a mistake. 2 explosions out. A couple stuns as well. Atlanta FaZe have dodged that initial bash of utility.
Now all the nades gone. Lethals, tacticals, empty pockets. Here we go. The B-bomb site still seems to be where aBeZy really wants to get that bad boy down, and he's actually made it in, and he should be safe for a moment.
Well, they feel the lack of pressure. They've dodged motion to push, and there's the first catch. Kremp again, he loves to flank through that A street. That is Selim's responsibility. Locks it up in round 1.
Just because they've got the full control of the bomb site doesn't mean they're planting it. Jodeci's up top. Can't get anything. Brought down immediately. 4v2. Here comes Nasty and Ghosty. I think they might just send it. Hope for the best here. Roll the dice. Cut down, all onto Nasty, and Simp is sending it for the kill. Will we be able to find it? Nah, plant the bomb, play it safe.
And, you know, what's going on for the game plan at the Atlanta FaZe's camp? We saw a similar style on the invasion. They're just waiting for the scams coming in from 100 Thieves. If you get an advantage, let them tweak, let them overchow. So even when they had all the space, they didn't go and rush for the bomb plant. They know that 100 Thieves is a team that gets hyperactive and will jump all over you. And of course, if you capitalize on that, you leave Nasty in situations like this. Hopeless in a 1v3.
I mean, he was going for it. FaZe, do not let anything go wrong there. Full control. Playing for the tweak? What did you say?
I'm telling you, we saw an invasion. They had 2 different rounds where they get complete B site control, and they sat there for another 20 or 25 seconds before they go for the bomb plant to make sure no one gets caught with their gun down while planting the bomb. They're ready for these flanks to roll through. Selim waits for Kremp on that initial push once he goes over towards the van. They wait for Jodeci's to fly up through the Eskies push as well. And I mean, Jodeci is not even looking the correct direction, so we know what Atlanta's game plan is going to be. 100 Thieves, they have to adjust for it.
Goes for it. What will the Thieves do now with the bomb in their hand on the attack? They've eaten a lot of damage already, so this is not going to be an ideal situation to be in. They have to back up. They have to lick their wounds and try in a moment.
And And already just the idea of trying to root out a BZ from this position sounds like a nightmare to me, but Thieves, they're squaring up for it. Here comes the hit.
Thieves are going for it. Nobody in the middle, so if they get flanked, that's a problem, but BZ spots them out. Will the FaZe reinforcements move through? Yeah, here they come. Massive opener there from BZ. Gets it. Simp picks up his second as well. Huge advantage to FaZe.
Exactly why that sounds like a nightmare, because the teamwork of the Terrors remains perfect, and a 2 versus 4 for the ARs.
Oh, wow, BZ! 3 on the round for Tyler Farris.
And that first gunfight, the difference maker as well. He was reduced to 4 HP. How close 100 Thieves could have been, but instead Kremp loses the gunfight just barely, and Simp there to cover his boy. The chemistry, the natural chemistry as well, Atlanta FaZe has, second to none.
Natty Chem. 4 in a row for BZ, 3 in a row for Simp. Draza just happy to be there.
That's the gunfight right there.
And the next 2 were good enough. Wow. Ghosty and Nasty, we'll see you in the next round. The next round, we're already here, folks. Thieves yet to get on the board. 3-man hit through the top side of the map, and they've already got bodies on the bomb site.
And no flank this time from Kremp. He's stacking towards the middle of the map, so this is guns up right now for 100 Thieves. They are ready for this B hit.
Oh, BZ, he's tagged. Has to dip out. Here comes a nade or 2. Trophies upstairs. Keeps the skies clear. Simp looking for the angle. Can't get it. There's Krem. And no more movement there from FaZe. They're not going to have those trades.
And Salim, again, not the type of player to take space. So he sees nothing by the A site, but instead of trying to move forward, he gets back with his boys. But by the time you do, you're a man down.
BZ's still trying to play for that streak. He's on a 4 right now. You say goodbye to Simp, so that's not good. Draz makes it a 3v3. Wow, a BZ 14 HP. That is incredibly unlucky for the Thieves.
Still, though, he has to go to this B site. He's got both of his AR players on the steps.
Oh, there it is. Kill number 5. And a quick move towards the A-bomb site. On the chase, though. Here comes Nasty. Manages to win the fight and staying alive. Draza trying to pick it up. He's got to grab the bomb and take care of both of these players. There's the angle. Run for it. Zell and Draza. Wait a minute. What a moment that could have been. FaZe. It is endless work here. 3 in a row.
And what do we see? The third round on the invasion when Atlanta FaZe had the momentum. It was a near 2v4 that they clutched up, and it would have been the dagger. This time, granted, only a 3v4, but Draza instantly bails you out. He rips Ghosty, and a round where Thieves had the advantage, they simply let it slip. 3-0 could potentially spell disaster, even when 100 Thieves make the correct adjustment on the map. Not able to get it done.
Another round we go, and another opportunity for Ghosty and Joe to find their first elimination of the map. Trophy system could not do any more there, as everything lands towards the bottom side of the escalators, and as you can see, FaZe, complete control of the B-bomb site. Simp might be eating good in a moment. No, doesn't get anything. Joe deceives in first. Here comes the nades.
Oh, that's an interesting play. They had the setup towards the middle of the map. Atlanta FaZe could have blended them. Instead, they backed down. So whatever intel they had, well, it didn't pan out for them. A 2 versus 300 Thieves. Talk about a round they desperately need, and they're going to get it. Overwhelming running as a squad.
They will never guess where Draza is. But the good news, they're playing thick as Thieves right now, shoulder to shoulder. There's no way he can take an individual gunfight and get away with it. Or can he?
This is the 100 Thieves style. Ghosty talked about in a Highrise. If you get that first blood, you make sure you group up together. They faltered the round before. They are squatted up now.
Counted to 10, and now it's time to plant the bomb over by A. Where will Draza go? He's the man on the screen right now. Checks B, nobody home. Now he's going to go towards A. Check that. Lovely damage. Little does he know there's a Ghosty behind the bomb as well. There's the fight. Oh, a big win. Wait a minute. He manages to get the 1v1.
And they're all grouped up together. So Draza not even really concerned about getting flank boxes. He's got his gun forward.
He's got his gun well and truly forward. Thieves back on up to the corner. Draza has to send it. 25 on the clock.
Great instinct so far, but running out of time, and that's enough to get it done. 100 Thieves remain on point. A 3v1, way too much to let it slip. Fantastic execution in that round. They're on the board.
Similar looks, waiting for the scam. FaZe will never do that. Highly unlikely they will. Thieves, lovely composure. That's what we're looking for here. This late into the tournament, this late into the grand finals. Calm heads and steady hands as we go into another round.
And I'm liking the grouped up look so much more on the side of 100 Thieves. Active together, that is where they have shown their success. Atlanta FaZe, similar setup of Easy taking the bomb. We know the position, waiting out for all the utility. And Kremp, this might be a game of patience again against Celium in these type of moments. If he wants to flank, you got to be cautious about that timing. We already know Celium, not the player that's even going to take too much space over by that A site. And Easy thinking about it, creeping up towards that bomb.
And they're clearing every possible corner before they get into the B bomb site. That is a lovely bit of intel right there. FaZe are going for it. Bodies now on the inside. And Sim looking for that flank as well. Busy with a nade. There's a trophy system at play here as well to keep him safe, and that's going to be the plan.
Clear the steps, get the bomb down. True 4v4. No flanks as well for 100 Thieves. So again, grouped up together through the middle of the map. Still doesn't make the gunfights easy.
4v4 retake. Got to try to work through the trophy system as well. Draza should be good for one here.
And Celium is not in his place. You got a 4v3. Now you got a 4v2 around this B site.
And here come the Thieves. Can Draza find at least one here? The timing might not have been great. They're through the bridge. Behind him now. Damage dealt. Nasty managed to pick it up. Thieves send it on the site. Abizi on the fadeaway.
And it's got to be Celium. Celium's got to make the play to bail out his teammate. There's the extra kill. You got a 2v2, and there's simply no time.
Abizi brought down. 14 seconds to go. Celium now on the inside of the site. Massive damage onto the bomb. Can Celium check it? Finds one. Sends it towards the last player. FaZe. Unbelievable composure.
It simply wasn't enough time. You had to go faster. Celium on the flank ends up getting it just right. The Goldilocks moment there for the 1v2.
Timing was of the essence. And the moment he found that first kill, he sends it towards the bomb instantly. They know full well you have to be on it. It takes 7.5 seconds to defuse that bomb. Ghosty sticking it out, and there it was. Celium, a master of the craft.
Built different. 4-1 lead. Huge advantage in this game, and Abizi dodges the nades, but just barely gets out with his life. Ooh. Even the tags rolling through. Nasty nearly shreds them. But when all is said and done, all 4 players for FaZe still alive, and it's not even a retake. Bomb not planted yet.
Not yet. First, the Crimp, though. And Celium, no damage, but he's going to have to back on up. Can't really take those fights. He and Draza, though, still working with those MCWs over by the B-bomb site.
On big first blood. Ghosty looking for his big first kill as well. And this is a huge flank coming in through Simp. And by huge, I mean it's going to take him a long time. In the grouping right now of 100 Thieves, Draza spots the squad. Now you got a 3v3.
Watch
Knows
out.
they're all behind him. Gives
Watch
you the
out.
first. Tries to stake for the second. Gets it done in a 2v1.
Oh, it all comes down. The last man, Draza. That is an unbelievable Renetti win. Map point FaZe.
The heartbreaker and the life taker, and he is letting Ghosty know about it. Great trigger discipline. His instincts kick in. That is why you grind this game, to feel out moments like that. He spots out 3 and instantly hits the go button. They isolate the 1 player left at bridge, and then you just turn around. Joe Thieves unable to hit that final bullet. Those pumps on point there from Draza.
And now FaZe, they're all in. All 4 members towards B. Simp does have a trophy to work with, but he's counting the tacticals and lethals thrown. It might be a waste of a trophy at this point. There's the plant. Counterattack now from 100 Thieves. It's got to be perfect.
Number 6 got through. Kremp, he got flew from a different direction.
Wait a minute.
Doesn't check the corner. Free first blood.
Celium in. Tactical retreat. Nades connect. Can they finish Abizi off? Oh, what a drive-by piece of information that was. Draza there. Can he find another? No, Ghosty fighting forward. Man advantage FaZe.
This is going to be it. At least Ghosty gets off the LaRue cam, but now for a 2v3, slide in a corner. It's a 1v3 that does not last. Atlanta FaZe bully ball on the Rio. And we talked about how adjustments are going to win you that map. How about Celium in that final round? He's been responsible for the A push every single time. Kremp loves to do it. Cell picks a different spot, and he reads it perfectly. Atlanta FaZe in their final form to set up potentially the final map.
Tournament point. This may be the final map of the Esports World Cup. Invasion Control. Is the prophecy true? We'll find out as FaZe take the lead. An equalizer to force the final map of that Highrise S&D would just be too much, but we'll find out how this goes. Invasion Control coming up next. Quick look at the stats there from that Rio.
It's brutal as well because the stats really don't even tell the whole story. I mean, we had 2 different rounds that basically get decided by a bullet. I think it was round number 2 where aBeZy gets a first blood against Kremp where he's reduced to 4 HP. And then aBeZy goes and gets 2 more kills after the fact. We had the round for Draza spotting 3 players on the flank. He also gets reduced to 1 HP. If JodaSees finishes that kill, well, you still got to play the 2v2, but what could have been? And well, there's a look at the first one. It is literally a battle of margins, but again, for Atlanta FaZe, they give them an inch, they take a mile. And as close as some of the rounds were, a 6-1, it just looks, and it just feels so brutal.
It does feel so brutal. I mean, the Thieves, these
and
rounds
another one,
close.
14 HP, another gunfight just decided by a bullet.
And that bullet will haunt the Thieves for a long time. Even Ghosty with the absolute snapper there, not enough. Draza on your screen there. What an unbelievable map. An unbelievable moment now for FaZe. They are 1 map away from being crowned Esports World Cup champions.
And these are stats that are easy to remember. Atlanta FaZe on invasion control, #1 team on attacking rounds, #1 team on defensive rounds. It is their bread and butter. They have been the absolute finest. And this is a map they can execute and end their year. They're staring down the barrel, $600,000 for that top prize.
Not bad whatsoever. They're key into the trophy. And they get to pick 3 of the destroyed keys that go with them as well. I wonder who FaZe would pick. I mean, surely the Thieves for the battle they've had here. Maybe a nod to Optic Gaming, maybe C9, maybe Toronto, if they can take their pick of their rivals throughout this season. Here we go, folks. Invasion Control. Nothing is granted and everything is earned, and it may well be decided here. Amongst the rubble and the ruin of this map, 2 zones and 30 lives either side. Here we go.
Atlanta FaZe haters. They're gonna find a narrative to spin. They're gonna say something, but that's only if Atlanta FaZe get it done. And if 100 Thieves make this comeback, then Atlanta FaZe haters, they'll feast for a long offseason.
Oh, that offseason will feel very long indeed. In we go to the map. Match point, Atlanta FaZe. 3 rounds and they're your champions. Let's see what the Thieves are made of.
Well, that's a tough first blood to falter. aBeZy, you'll find it one of 2 ways. By nade, by name, by nature, whatever it is, 100 Thieves, no pressure right now on the map. And we're waiting for a kill.
And they're the attacking team. Ghosty, lovely tags, and it's a couple of trades back and forth. JodaSees wins the fight over by B, so that's the capture starting. A minute 3 paused.
Open up that B door, but Atlanta FaZe, again, they'll play the safe game, selling the opportunity to go on the fullest of full flanks. That's going to be the long-term game. In the short term, Atlanta FaZe, you see, very safe right now. They are playing on the mini-map. 100 Thieves occasionally toy with the idea of those like sort of mid-round A hits, try to catch you off guard, but
wow.
Atlanta FaZe not being caught off guard, not in this moment.
No, not at all. Well, second segment of B gone, third, very, very close to being finished as well, and that is that, folks. 2 minutes now to play, 24 lives either side.
Going to be playing the long game. Can 100 Thieves find the opportunity to break this down? Not a bad start. Dan Ghosty, 3 kills, make it 4. Wow. MCW, love the headshot multiplier.
Last man on the point. Ghosty, I don't think he saw him there, but you got to worry about the players coming out of spawn as well. Teamwork, can I make the dream work? Ghosty can't get any more, but you're in A. You've got to now fight for it.
Any extra tick you get is huge. He's got number 4 on the mini-map. JodaSees watching his cross, 2 players in front of him. He feels the pressure, gets out of dodge, and gets gunned.
Gets gunned as well. A little bit of damage into the next player, but for now, Thieves, they've maintained pressure. They've got players pushed upfield. Wow, but that doesn't help.
30 seconds gone as well off the clock, and they have lost every bit of momentum that they once had.
FaZe holding the line so far. Thieves slowly but surely being cut down, looking to do what they can just to maintain position here on Invasion. A very, very difficult map to attack on.
Kremp has eyes on one, knows the player's going to be back blue, and he lets Joe Deceives take that man down. Another kill in the feed. He's cleared out the back spawns. You look for cafe, you look for laundry.
He's checked every possible corner, all good. I might just be able to dive on this, he says. Has to worry, though. Abizi taken care of. Now Joe Deceives in a prime position to help maintain this presence. Oh, an awkward little moment here. Plenty of FaZe members up. Trades are on.
They're spawning in the mid. They just have pressure all over the place, so they're spawning them like inside of rugs. It's going to be awkward. Who can come out on top of the chaos? Well, Ghosty. He's made it to the zone.
Trophy in play as well. Here we go. Eyes on number 8. Draza crossing the street. Managing to get at least one kill out of it. Joe Deceives. Can he find it? Nice work. Stays alive.
Want that extra tick. That is all you need. Joe Deceives going to have to do it himself. One gunfight against BZ. And he's got the help from Nasty downrange. Gives you a big 2. Joe Deceives is safe on this zone.
The Guardian Angel is Ghosty. Can he win this fight as well? Keeping the presence up. The capture still rolling. Halfway through A.
They gave up the cross for a moment. They got it back now. Ghosty watches the cross. This is your second tick.
Here comes Simp. Through the front door, a little bit of damage. Joe wins it. The second no, though. Celium is there, and FaZe stay alive.
And a 6v6 as well. This is a game that's going to come down to lives. Right now, Thieves, you could play for the spawn kills.
Backed up against the wall. 25 seconds.
In Atlanta, FaZe are turtled.
Kremp looking for anything. No one showing a single sign.
Waiting for his teammates to make this move.
20s.
They're running out of time.
Their time is so fast. They're 15 seconds. It's all moving forward now. Kremp looking for anything. Can't get Simp.
Waiting for somebody else to make the play. You gotta go. 8 seconds left. 100 Thieves. You just haven't taken the gunfights. Finally, they strike, but it might be too late.
It might be too late. Who's this flying forward? Get involved. There's too many FaZe members there on the point. No one able to make a decision there, and FaZe, with the advantage on defense, just had to sit tight.
Yeah, I mean, they had a solid 30 seconds to work with when they had all the presence in blue and just took too long. All things considered, though, still a phenomenal attacking round. You get the 2 extra tick on the A zones. Make no mistake, that's a small victory for a map that can be a long war.
Yeah. Whew. How are we doing, Riyadh? We okay? It's quite a stressful game. Round 2, fight.
And Ghosty, 10 kills on an attacking round. Always love to see the double digits. Got it. Slowing Atlanta phases, pushes down, spreading the map just a little bit. You got Celium and Draza roaming towards the A zone, toying with the ideas. So important gunfights all over the place. And 100 Thieves a small advantage, but Joe Deceives and Ghosty, well, they come out on top for the kills. Ghosty built different at Renetti, singing sweet.
Ghosty has had a brilliant tournament, it has to be said. Good work
Here.
Sonny. Oh, Joe. Joe, what a shot onto the second player. No kill, though. Kremp with a nade, down range, buying some space. And Ghosty back at it.
They're putting pressure on the defensive end as well. And 2 players right now for Atlanta. They're going to be near this zone and off spawn. Going to be pretty quick. They have the 2-tick advantage on the A zone, but if you stop them off of B, that can be a massive beneficiary as well, and Joe Deceives is shooting. He's keeping him away from the zone.
Yeah, you've got him off the time for a moment. 45 seconds, 1 segment of B. Ghosty, Ace been stunned, so now you're looking for it. Nice work out of Draza. He and Abe fighting forward. Joe gets 1. Will nearly the second as well. Unbelievable gunny Kremp. He gets 2. Sim now fighting through the back. Nasty saves the day.
All 4 down. This is where you got to hit the go button, keep these players away from the time.
Abizi fighting forward now through the pillars, brought down. Nasty, another nade up as he makes his way into the fight.
This is pressure on Atlanta FaZe now. You're running out of time. If you have a round like this on offense, you're going to feel the pain.
And they're still in trouble. They cannot get close to the B zone. Nasty, fresh magazine and full hearts as he sends it. Celium down as well. 4 spree. And that's the round.
Don't overchow. Do not overchow. He's going to lose the potential of the cruise missile, and they try to get to the zone. Joe Deceives calling the round.
Joe throws a holy hand grenade, but it's not over yet. 2.7 seconds. The pinch picked up. Celium finds Kremp. 1 more hit. 0.3. The Renetti.
Oh, surely there's no way.
It's not over, Chance. We're still capturing the zone.
Surely there's no way. Atlanta FaZe are going to get that done and capture that. That is unbelievable. And now you can slow the pace down. It is a 10 versus 9.
Everyone needs to catch their breath. Nasty down. 9 lives either side.
I can't believe they've been able to pull that off. Now Atlanta FaZe are crawling around their spawn.
They're in spawn. Sim taking care of business. Kremp's there.
This is unbelievable resolve right now from Atlanta. Only 7 lives remaining, and Joe Deceives trying to bail you out, but he gets cut down as well.
Frantic callouts now. He's inside laundry. That's going to be the shout. Kremp with the gun up, trying to make sure you keep those players trapped.
This is so nervy.
5 lives for the Thieves. Simp manages to secure the cruise. Finds kill number 7.
He is so good. He just gets time to think, and he picks you apart. He has made it to the zone. A 6 versus 4.
And they're stacking it. 2 of them. It's the terrorists. They're on the inside of the zone. Here comes the first segment. Thieves trying to scramble for the fight. Simp and Cell find theirs. It's a team kill, and it might be saved right here and now. Still, Draza, he can get in there and do it.
He's got to do it, though. I mean, it's all by himself. He's waiting for his teammates. They are sprinting across the map to try to help him out.
Here we go. Buy a little bit of time. 5 seconds. Do or die, and it's die. Here comes the next hit. 1.1, and that's the round. 100 Thieves. Tie it up.
You were, I mean, a millimeter away from dominating them on a defensive round and really setting yourselves up for the kill on invasion control. Atlanta FaZe, that is unbelievable that they just crawled out of that hole. And not only do they crawl out of the hole to capture the B zone, they also get an extra tick on A. And Simp, if you want to keep track, had 14 kills on that attacking round. He destroyed half of the lives that Thieves had to work with. That's your MVP.
3-1 split right now for the Thieves on the attack. They've committed quite heavily towards B in this round. We came very close to an attacking round win, and we see it here again. Abizi, what a 2-piece there. Makes the B zone safe. Oh Abizi with 3.
We were so close to singing the praises of Joe Deceives and 100 Thieves, and now here we are staring down the barrel of highlight play after highlight play.
Damn.
Oh my goodness.
Simp battling through the B streets. Now towards A, but perfect awareness there from Abizi. Off spawn and straight into the right place at the right time. Draza finds 1.
And they're trying to get towards the zone. Abizi, though, he shuts you down. Celium there for the follow-up. And now this might be Atlanta FaZe's turn to try to slam you on defense. So many players off this zone. I'm thinking maybe calling the cruise, but Atlanta FaZe still winning every single gunfight.
Here comes a nade. Trophy eats it. Second segment of B is going to be done. It's not a multiple-man stack, but there's many players here for it. Draza just trying to thread it. Nothing there, mate. 45 seconds paused. Can Draza go? Nice work, 100 Thieves. They will capture B.
Okay, happy for it. That's a neutral round so far on the attack. In a minute and 40 to work with as well. That is so much time. Ideally for 100 Thieves, you want to burn that cruise missile as well, but with kills like that from Abizi, you're not going to have all players get involved just yet. Ghosty, though, and Joe Deceives, they're maintaining the pressure. The problem is you got to get past Simp.
That's tough work. Simp finds 2.
Also, no cruise, by the way. Incorrect call by me. Whatever happened, maybe you got team killed at some point. Maybe with a trophy team kill, I think that rolled through.
That's tricky. Well, FaZe. Great spot to be in right now, but you do have an attack here from 100 Thieves. Ghosty, the tip of the spear right now. Joe putting pressure on the back line. This could get very ugly very quickly. There we go. Ghosty's in. Nasty's in as well. Next one up. That's 3 dead. FaZe, though, still spawning close. A nade off spawn. They might be able to save this.
And they got the trophy on the zone as well, but you saw Simp keeping the pressure from Bridge. They're going to get flanked in this moment. Simp, full speed ahead, does a little bit of damage. His teammates need to get that trade.
Wait a minute.
On the zone, on the minimap, draws it in cell, clear almost everybody out. Kremp trying to flank around. Kremp there to try to give you 2.
Oh my, 1 more bullet and he would have saved it. 9 lives for the Thieves. Simp trying to make it 8.
You still got that extra ticks, though, so that was enough by Kremp in that final moment. You still maintain that advantage.
You don't have a lot of bodies left here near the zone, Atlanta FaZe, so they're spawning deep. The Ghosty's still trying to keep the pressure up. 30 seconds to go.
A 5-tick advantage overall.
Oh!
A wild gunfight there between Draza and Ghosty. And not a lot of time now for the remaining players of 100 Thieves to work with. They got to get these guys across the map.
Celium's going to be a big problem here. That's another big one. 15 seconds to go. You're not within the failing point here. Thieves can get onto the zone. Nasty driving forward. Still on the inside is going to be EWC. Backing up, taken down, and that should be it. 6 seconds, and it's a 2-man stack.
And Celium's across the map. Again, you got the advantage because they're so far away.
2-man stack. Joe goes down. In goes Draza. Can he save this one? Second segment gone. Draza on the belly crawl. Contest. Through. Nasty. Gets 2. But it's Tyler Farris. EWC. Last hit. Crimp. It's not over yet. Holding it together. FaZe in. FaZe win. Tournament point now.
These rounds have been exhausting. Utterly insane. Both of the activity these guys can produce on the A zone, second to none. As far as the tick tame goes, I think 100 Thieves have almost but guaranteed defense on the final round. On the A zone, they have given you so much extra. The thing about Atlanta, though, they have been the best team all year on the attacking rounds. It's an invasion as far as the map goes, but as you pointed, still a round away on tournament point. Atlanta FaZe, at a moment's notice, can rip life from you and end their year with a dub.
On to Joe. Gets 2 to start this round off. Kremp finds a pair as well, so a hyper-aggressive opener here. 100 Thieves pushing FaZe back.
It's as good as it gets, an opening break like that. Everybody working out of Palace. 3 players now swarming A Street. Kremp gonna be able to spot them all.
That's a frantic rush down the A Street. Over to Ghosty. Still keeping the damage alive, but he's got a lot of information passed over. Can his teammates help out? Airs Nasty. Gets himself 1. Brilliant snap there from the FaZe boys, as now they're on A.
Yeah, Ghosty's feeling the heat as well. EWC gives it the extra one. Kremp trying to get in reposition, but Atlanta FaZe have all guns up on the cross.
They're ready for the fight. Kremp wins a big one. Reinforcements now on the way, and you're going to need them. Joe deceives, gets 1 at least. Into the zone, EWC still alive. Kremp stops it for now. 40 seconds towards B, we now fly.
And now you can flood back over towards this B zone. Atlanta FaZe, all that A pressure is just to stabilize. You get daggered off the opening break. You got to dig deep just to open up the map, but we are all back to square one.
Man, we dug so deep in that last one. We all came out with a geology degree.
Goodness.
Simp. Oh my. The B capture and now the A. 2 members of FaZe on A. The reinforcements now flooding in. It's going to be a war on 2 fronts, and that's a big win. Trade's done. Ghosty now in, saves the day.
We're still alive as well. Celium gets cleaned up as well. Welcome back to your spawn, Atlanta FaZe.
They absolutely push pace immediately. Did you get eyes on? Yeah, Joe deceives on the far flank. Damage in. Anyone there to help out? Yes, this is going to be an absolute battle. 20 seconds to go. The war of the streets now on.
Surely they have done enough. 15 seconds. Not enough time. Getting the extra kills as well. 100 Thieves surviving.
They've survived. That's it. 3 down. A final round on Invasion. What an absolute marathon this grand finals has turned out to be.
And 100 Thieves have done more than enough to get defense for this final round. Thematically, the easiest thing in this game to do, win a round of defense, but again, the threat on the other side of that stage for 100 Thieves, a team that can pull off miracles. They have put the pressure on both of their attacking rounds. Simp gave you 14 kills in one of them. So the pressure is there, but 100 Thieves, a good opportunity. They can force a map 7.
For the first time in history in the Esports World Cup and Modern Warfare 3, what a finals we are being treated to here. To stay alive in the tournament, 100 Thieves, to win it all, FaZe. Here we go, on to B.
All about their business. Default setup straight towards that B zone. Instantaneous first blood there from EWC. Nasty getting hunted, chased down, and getting put on lock. Atlanta FaZe, this is where they're at their best. Go for the solo stack and play for kills. A couple trades rolling through, and important ones to get. Celium catches Ghosty and maintains just a little bit extra. The clock has been paused, only 9 seconds thus far off the game clock.
But this is so strong. The pressure here from FaZe early on has been decisive. A single segment of B is all that remains. They've got themselves in there so quick. Joe, whoa, what a win. First one down and out. Not enough, though. Left in the tank here for the man count of FaZe as they just fight their way forward. Plenty of time still. They're going to finish the capture, and they're going to march across the map.
Z-zone has fallen 2 minutes and 14 seconds. That is the most time you could ever hope for to work this A-zone. This guy,
This guy, look, I don't know what to say.
I hate this guy. Such a nice guy, but in game, demonic.
2-man left alive there for FaZe. You have to play this one sensibly. Beautiful shots from Nasty. Just enough to keep you trapped inside. And BZ now will be under pressure.
Good play.
There we go. Nasty and the Thieves fighting forward.
I love that. Now you can get active on the map, try to push for a little bit of space. Thieves taggered by some stuns, but Kremp throwing hands with Sim towards the middle of the map. And we've seen how tall Kremp is. He's got the reach advantage.
He does. He really is he's a big guy. Lovely shots as well. Tacticals on the inside here. DVD's absolutely popping right now. Trying again, keep FaZe away. Great spot to be in right now. Is going to be Thieves right there in the middle of the map. Trying to stop anyone get close. And Kremp, man, he's been alive for so long. So much pressure as FaZe clawing forward. Each inch feels like a mile.
Oh my God, Atlanta FaZe are getting this done. They've had so many different players one shot, but they just continue to stay alive. That's 3 down in the feed.
Here we go. Kremp's got to go big. He only gets 1. Down range though, Thieves finds his. A single man onto A.
Clock has been stopped, but right now you just need that teammate support. Hunter Thieves thinking about playing with the spawners, trying to surround him, selling him there to give you 1, but he gets traded. You get all the trades, and Simp by himself might have enough.
Kremp, Simp, the master at work. A 2-man stack now on A.
He is completely locked in. This is it. This is your tournament.
Thieves, the last chance now in the fight. Forward they go, and it's Simp, Cell, Draza, the whole squad. FaZe, they've done it. Destiny manifest. One of the greatest rosters Call of Duty has ever seen. Champions here at the Esports World Cup.
That round 5 invasion control cheese hits different, but it is all but a guarantee. Atlanta FaZe, they get their piece of the pie.
It was written, it was invasion, and it was FaZe. The favorites in the final for so many. Undeniable brilliance all season long. A single major win, an early exit from champs, but they forget all about that. History made here today. And what a tournament they played as well.
And great sportsmanship as well. I mean, you know, commiserations to 100 Thieves. A hell of a fight. We watched this squad improve throughout the year. A budget roster, but man, did they ball out. But for Atlanta FaZe, congratulations. Woo! Don't break it. You earned it.
They earned it. Atlanta FaZe, champions of the world, here at the Esports World Cup.